Hey writers, I'm Patrick Nyland, and today I'll be answering the question, is it possible to write 2,000 words in 1 hour? Now the answer is yes, it is possible. What I'm going to be doing today is figuring out if it's possible for me to write 2,000 words in 1 hour. Now, I've already done some calculations, and according to my math, I have to write 33 words per minute in order to reach 2,000 words in 1 hour. And off the top of my head, that seems possible. Now don't get me wrong, it seems like a lot. That's a word almost every 2 seconds. But it's definitely doable. I mean, I could be completely wrong right now, but I'm pretty sure like the people who compete in like national typing competitions can write like 150 words per minute, like just typing. And that would blow 2,000 words out of the water. However, the challenge I've already realized I'm going to encounter here is trying not to think too much when I write 2,000 words. Because while I'm not the fastest typer, and typing is definitely a skill I need to work on, the biggest challenge here is not going to be spending an entire minute thinking of the perfect word to say, which I often do when I write. Now, you may be wondering, why do I want to write 2,000 words in an hour? It seems like a very random goal. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit it. However, at the end of this video, I am going to know how many words I can write in 1 hour. And on top of that being a really cool number to know, that's also going to be real useful for me. Especially considering once I finish all my coursework for the summer, I'm going to want to try to attempt my challenge to write an entire book in 1 week again. And if you haven't watched that video yet, which I honestly don't even recommend you watch it. It was my first video and it was terrible. But anyway, if you have watched that video, you would see that my pacing was all over the place. I didn't allot myself enough time to give myself a chance to write a book because I didn't know how long that would take me. So that's why we're going to figure out how many words I can write in an hour right now. Now, when I first thought of this video, I was going to set up a timer that would go off at the end, but considering it's already 2:30 a.m. and I have a class at 9 a.m., I'm just going to get started. That explains why I'm in my pajamas, by the way. I didn't really realize I was in my pajamas when I first started filming this video, but here we are.
So here's a time lapse of me writing during the hour. I'm really glad I clicked the time lapse button this time. Last time I tried to do this, I accidentally clicked slow motion and completely ruined the video. So on top of trying to see how many words I could write in an hour, I was also trying to improve my posture a bit while writing in this video. It might not look great, but there's a ton of clutter under my desk, so I was just trying to keep my back in the chair as best as possible. However, as I got tired, that became harder and harder. Also, while recording this audio, I just realized how creepy that SpongeBob looks staring at the camera.
Well, it's been an hour, and you can probably tell I am a lot more tired than I was when I started this video. Unfortunately, I did not hit my goal of 2,000 words in 1 hour. However, this experiment was not a loss by any means. I did write 1,342 words, which, in my opinion, is pretty good for an hour. I did notice that I was slowing down towards the end, so at some point I definitely want to try this again, but in the morning, to see how much better my results would be. Also, I caught myself a couple times stopping to re-edit a scene and reword something, or like really think about like the perfect word, which really isn't ideal when you're trying to get as many words in the page as possible. The one good thing about this was forcing myself to write as many words as possible in an hour. I didn't give myself any time to do any research or look up synonyms for any words. So I kind of got a feel for what I'm capable of if I stick to it for an entire hour without any distractions, especially since I was using my phone to do the time lapse the entire time. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna head to bed now. I totally recommend that you set a timer and try to see how many words you can write in an hour. If you do, be sure to let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to oversleep my class tomorrow.